Hey guys, this is Micha from michareacts coming to you with another reaction video. So, continuing on our path that YouTube suggested me some new music, here we are with the Halo effect. I'm not sure if I've heard the band name before. I'm not sure. It kind of sounds familiar. It may be the word Halo. It's not uncommon to hear that word in music, so maybe it's that. But nevertheless, the Halo effect with the song In Broken Trust. Broken Trust sounds very sad. Yeah, so this just popped up as a recommendation. I follow a lot of music labels on YouTube and of course bands, so these might be bigger or smaller record labels which just happen to publish some new songs or music from bands. So it's very exciting because, you know, there's so much hidden gems in these small labels, bigger labels. You can just stumble upon great music whenever. So you have to give these guys a shot every time. I found 2 great new bands just recently through this method, so it clearly works wonders. Excuse me. So the Halo effect with In Broken Trust. Let's get going. I'm liking the kind of, you know, growing intro. Very cool. Once again, kind of electric effects going on so far. Very promising. There's something kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Something kind of old schoolish almost about the vocals. It's kind of a light growl, a light grunt, probably. I mean, I wouldn't say it's neither a higher one or a lower one, something in between, something very kind of classic grunt, maybe. So far, I like how the instruments are really kicking. I think the vocals are doing a good job. Have to listen to it a bit more, but very interesting song so far. Let's continue.
Where do we go? On the day that should never, ever come.
Okay, those clean vocals were a really nice added element. You have beautiful vocals, beautiful kind of soft, very calm. You know, I can really see you singing something, a ballad or something. I think it sounded really good, really beautiful vocals there. And that added a lot to the song. It made it so much more interesting when you had that added. Very cool. Good job, guys. and they have those very gentle kind of choir synths, or just choir like maybe vocals, or maybe it's done by a synthesizer, but either way, added to this very classic kind of metal grunts. It again takes me back to something maybe, almost 20 years ago, when you heard those first melodic, almost black metalish sounds. Not quite black metal, but maybe you know what I'm going for. Kind of touching bass on Dimmu Borgir and something like that. Very, very old schoolish, and it's a compliment. It's quite cool. It's very subtle, but it's there. Oh, you did something there, didn't you? I can see that wherever they're shooting this music video, those guys seem to be freezing. I can see their fingers being a bit red from the cold, and their nose is a bit cold, because we filmed not our previous music video, but the one before that, Insanity. We shot the music video in the middle of, it was before Christmas, but still it was, like minus 20 Celsius, and if you use Fahrenheit, it's just Antarctica. It's so freaking cold, and we were shooting hours in the freezing cold, and I couldn't feel my fingers. My nose was red as Rudolph the reindeer. So I can sympathize. It looks very windy and a bit chilly, so you have to take a lot of takes to shoot a music video, so I definitely feel that one, boys. Cold. Happy New Year! Just kidding. I think that was a very cool song. Now that I heard the chorus the last time, I could imagine the chorus having just a little harmony to it. It would probably just lift it up. It doesn't have to be anything too, popping. Just a small lift to bring those chorus vocals up. Subtle harmonies. But overall, I think it was a really cool song. A very I think, and I mean this in a very good way, a very generic kind of metal song. I don't know in what genre I would categorize this one. I love those details that kind of bring me back to metal in the beginning of the 2000s. You know, that kind of classic heavy metal, which I thought was really cool. And having those clean vocals really lifted it up. I think it brought enough contrast to the songs. Cool riffs. Just overall a really good song. I mean, personally, I'm such a, sad musician. I love my melancholic stuff. So, to be honest, I think it's a cool song. Maybe not a song I would put on my top 10, top 3 list, but not because I think they played bad, just I need just a little more emotion to a song. Still a great job, and I congratulate you guys on a very good song. You had a really cool setup for the music video. I'm sure that was a very cool experience to shoot your music video. A cold one, but a great one. Yeah, have you heard of these guys before? The Halo Effect. It sounds so freaking familiar. You guys always seem to know, so help me out, please. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next reaction video. I'm sorry, these just keep getting worse and worse. I have nothing to say. Thank you and have a great night.